Hi everyone, this is Larissa again from Vegetarian Zen, and in this video I will be showing you how to wash and trim and cut these things. These are leeks, and I love leeks. Leeks are a member of the Allium family of vegetables. Now that family also includes onion, garlic, shallots, and scallions. And you can see, this kind of looks like a really big, green onion, right? But it's not. It's hard. It's different. And the thing about leeks, and I love, like I said, I love leeks. And when a recipe calls for onions, a lot of times I will substitute leeks just because I love their flavor. It has a milder flavor than onions and just really, really good. The thing to remember about leeks is that they're grown in very sandy soil, and there are all kinds of layers in here. And so the sand and the dirt, you can see right here, the dirt just gets in there and they're really, really dirty. So you have to wash them really well. So I'm going to take a quick break here, and when I come back, show you exactly how to cut these, make sure you get all the grit and the dirt off of them, and then prep them for use in cooking. Okay, so here we are back with our lovely leek, and I'm going to show you how to cut this. Now, most recipes will call for the white part here and light green. So you can see how this is kind of a gradient here. Here's light green, and then you've got the really dark, tough leaves up here. And most of the time you're not going to want those. And then you don't, of course, you don't want the root here, the root hairs either. So what you'll do then is cut your root end off, push that aside, and then you'll cut about, for this one, this is a big leek, so about right here. Cut that off, set that to the side, and then what you'll do, you can see, of course you don't have field of vision here, so you can't feel this, but these outer layers are just a little bit kind of dried and tough, so I usually peel like maybe the top one off. And you'll be able to see, if you look in here, you can see all the dirt and the sand. And then sometimes you'll get that further down in the leek itself. These are really, really tight layers. It kind of looks like tree rings. That's kind of cool. But they're really, really tight layers in there. So what you'll want to do to cut this, now, what I would be cutting it for normally would be to saute with garlic, or in place of onions, where if I'm cooking something. You can also do potato leek soup, which is wonderful, and in that case you wouldn't cut them so small, you wouldn't dice them so finely, but you still would need to do this to make sure that it's clean. So start just by cutting your leek in half lengthwise, and then you can see, this is really cool, you can see all the layers that are really tightly packed together, and then there's like a really tightly packed core there. Now this one actually doesn't look too bad. It's not super dirty. Some of them you can just see the dirt in here, but I can guarantee you there's some dirt in there somewhere. So what you'll want to do, there's a couple ways you can do it. The way I used to do it is I would cut it in half, and then I would run, just under running water, just fan these out, and make sure that water runs in all of those. But you can also do it this way. So what you would do is just slice your leeks, just thin slices. If you saw my bok choy video, it's the same type of slicing. So you're just going to slice it, except I don't do this on the diagonal. So you just slice these down, and if you want, you could have cut this in half again first if you want a smaller dice, so then you would have smaller pieces. But for this, I will just slice these, and then I'll do a couple on this one too, so you can see. This is just, can you see? I don't know. This is just half the size of what the ones I just did are. So you just keep cutting there. And then what you want to do, once you get your leeks cut, is this is a bowl of just nice, fresh, cool water. It doesn't have to be cold. It shouldn't be hot. And I've got just a strainer here. So just put your leeks in there and give them a good swish. And if it's really dirty, you might not want to use a strainer. And the only reason I said is because the dirt will drop to the bottom. Oops. The dirt will drop to the bottom of the bowl because it's heavier, and the leeks will float on the top. So if it's really dirty, then if you put it in a strainer, you're going to lift it up and there's just going to still be dirt in there. So in that case, just dump them in there. You can see how they're all floating around, all pretty. And then give them a good swish or two, and then you can just scoop them out. Now, if you're going to saute them in oil or butter or anything, of course, you want to kind of drain these a little bit. Maybe put them on a towel, dry them off, pat them dry, and then you can put them in your saute pan. And there you have it. That's all there is to that. And like I said, I love leeks. I mean, the smell is just so fresh and mild and wonderful. And I use them a lot of times in place of onions. Okay, so there you have it. How to clean and chop leeks. And my kitchen now smells wonderful like leeks, which, as I mentioned, I prefer to onions. So I'm going to think up something spectacular to do with those leeks that I just chopped. Now, if you have found value in this video, I would really appreciate you going out to our YouTube channel and just click on the subscribe button, because Vicki and I will be doing lots more videos coming up here in the next weeks and going forward, and I'd hate for you to miss any of those. If you have any suggestions about videos that you'd like to see us do, please don't hesitate to just drop me a line, Larissa@vegetarianzen.com. And also, please be sure to check out our podcast, which is simply called Vegetarian Zen. You can find it on iTunes and Stitcher, or you can go to our website and listen. Our website is vegetarianzen.com. And so that's all for this video, and I will catch you next time with another tip.